How about this for some news? Here we have school bans mom from dropping off kids after promoting her OnlyFans with her car on campus. Now, technically, okay, this is a school in Florida, I believe, in Central Florida. Here we go, right in Central Florida. But it's interesting. Technically, when you see news stories like this, when they talk about school mom banned for her OnlyFans or teacher banned for her OnlyFans, nurse banned for her OnlyFans, but you see it like on local news, it's actually a promotion. It's actually it's actually the OnlyFans model promoting her page because she's gonna get a lot of people like you know how like those OnlyFans models, they go on like Fresh and Fit and the whatever podcast or whatever those with whatever podcast where they got a whole lot of females on it, but they're all OnlyFans models. They keep going back there because when they go, even though all the male simps in the chats are talking ish about the OnlyFans models, they know that those same simps are going to be subscribing when she gets home. So this is kind of part of it too. So right here, let's read the story. In a surprising turn of events, a mother residing in Central Florida has recently faced a ban from dropping off her children at a private Christian school. Oh, it's a TradCon mom too. I've been seeing like a whole lot of supposed like TradCon or like supposedly conservative women, joining OnlyFans and acting like they're still normal people. Anyway, the reason behind this decision, an advertisement for her OnlyFans account displayed on her vehicle. This incident has sparked quite a controversy in the local community. Michelle Klein, a resident of Tavares, located approximately an hour northwest of Orlando, has expressed her concerns to local media outlets, promotion, regarding the inconvenience of having to park in a lot across the street from her kid's school. This arrangement requires her children to navigate a busy road, walk along a sidewalk, and blah, 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 blah. However, that is only if she decides to take off the decal promoting an adult content website from her car. She says it's not just a small symbol on the back of a car, it's occupying the entire windshield, stated Lexi Thomas, a concerned parent. 2 vehicles with back windshields. Thomas, a concerned parent, blah, blah, blah. So Thomas is amongst one of the parents that want her to like not for the 304 to not be promoting her her stuff on the car, basically just saying please stop being a 304. Klein, known as Piper Fawn in an online world, emphasized that her OnlyFans is not just a hobby but a serious business and integral part of her lifestyle. Yeah, this is just promotion. They got her whole information, her OnlyFans name, her porn star name. They got all of that there. She's going to act like she got discriminated against. She said, I had no choice but to remove it or be denied access to the campus. You think? You think? Okay, here we go. You see this comment right here? I hate comments like this. Okay, look at this right here. Only black women would do this. It said, no, this is not a black. I already know this is not a black woman that did. This is a white bitch that did this. Okay, this is gonna. I'm gonna have to let me put it on me real quick because I gotta have a message real quick for the black male simps sometimes, man. To the black male simps that think just okay, I'm gonna stop dating black women or say if you're gonna stop dating they think that straggle is just for one race. When Coach Greg Adams be talking about straggles, or when we talk about hood chicks cutting up, they think it's just one race. No, bro, like this shit is spread. Like the hood is everywhere, really. If you're paying attention to the world out there, they think that if by just leaving black women alone, they're just gonna get a white woman and she's not gonna act up or act a GD fool. No, that what white women do, they take the straggle behavior and then they take it. And they don't remix it. They do the exact same thing, but give it a different name. Like quiet quitting, right? I'm like, niggas been doing that shit for years. Just getting a job, doing the complete bare minimum, not going above and beyond, but getting the same paycheck if you feel like you're not gonna get no promotion anyway. Niggas been doing that for years. But then like when millennial and Gen Z white women start not wanting to do their work, they want to give it a fancy name for it. That's That's what white women be doing, dog. They be doing the same thing. Like, yeah, like for example, like people might disagree with me on this, but like I said, I've been in school in the hood. I've been in school in the suburbs. I've been to school in places right in the middle. And obviously schools are better in the suburbs. Yes. But when it comes to like when people talk about, oh, like when it comes to like drugs and stuff like that or crimes being committed, there's really no difference. The only difference is the cops are not really OD on the suburbs kids when they act a GD fool. That's literally the only difference. And they do as much, if not more, drugs than the kids from the inner city schools. I'm just telling you that's how it is. It's just they know how to people from the like or especially when you're talking about Caucasian people, they know how to dress things up better so where everything is kept in house, right? So, for example, when kids in the inner city or black people, Spanish people, right? When they do illegal things, they go to the zone where they do illegal things. And the cops like, oh, this is the illegal zone. This is easy pickings. So that's why you'll see like the crime statistics, like where it's at. Because the cops are like, okay, this is where all the brown and black people, right, go and do their crimes. They go to the same spot. I'm going to just go to that same spot and get the same people. What people in the suburbs do, they don't really move anywhere. They just do it. They'll do it like Cat Williams say, white people will do the drugs right in front of you and act like they ain't doing nothing. I've witnessed this. I've witnessed this. Or they don't go nowhere. They'll do the drugs right in front of you at like in school. Like when you're in school, like at least the ninjas will have the decency to leave the school when they're gonna smoke weed or they're gonna do something illegal. They have the decency to cut class and do it. White people, they'll just do it. They'll sometimes I've seen these people do it in class. And I'm not saying black people don't do it in class too. I've seen them do wild shit in class too. But I'm just saying they don't really move anywhere. They just do it in comfortable spots. Right. And the cops don't be OD on them like that, like they would in certain cities because ninjas go to certain crime zones to do crime shit. And it's just so it'll be so blatant and so obvious that the cops will be like, all right, let me just go there and get my pickings, my arrest quota up. But yeah, anyway, though, but like the OnlyFans thing, what people. I wish there wasn't no fancy term for it because instead of just calling themselves porn stars or adult film actresses, they'll just say, I'm an OnlyFans girl, like it's any better, but it's the exact same thing. So what I'm going to have to start doing is if anybody start claiming OnlyFans, I'm like, oh, so you're a porn star. Just call it like it is. If she got like the OnlyFans models, they think they're better than the street workers or the porn stars on Pornhub. They think it's different, but it's really not. And I just wish there wasn't that term, for it. Like there's no way, like say like in 2013, if you were a porn star, you could just be like, go on pornhub.com/Miss Throat Goat, right? And just watch it from there. You would be banned off the school property and your kids would be banned. But because it's OnlyFans, there's a fancier term to say it. This is ridiculous, and obviously like I said, like I'm sorry, but with stuff like this, clearly today's moms, they do not care about their kids at all. They do. Like I'm talking about, they do not care about their kids. Like I will say 70% of today's mothers, they do not care about their kids. And I'm being nice with that percentage. I'm being extremely generous, but I'm being very generous with that percentage. I would say 70% of today's mothers, meaning the millennial mothers and the Gen Z mothers, they do not care about their kids. They do not care. So I'd say most moms today do not care about their kids. Even the TradCon moms, right? Like even the TradCon moms. And let me okay, I see a comment. It says, how humiliating, bring back shame. He said, watch some woman try and justify her. He said, imagine she's just selling recipes. No, she's not. She's getting all this free. That's what I'm saying. This is all free publicity. But here's what I'm saying here with the TradCon moms here. So I even say the TradCon moms, they don't really care about their kids either because they see what's happening in these public schools. They see what's happening, the indoctrination that's happening, drag queen hour, the stuff that they're teaching their kids. They're teaching them nonsense. And they still send their kids to the public school. Now, if you really cared about your kids, you really would not be sending them to a public school. You'd make the sacrifice and send them to a charter school or a private school. And if even that's not safe. But I'll say if you actually really care about your kids, you would be homeschooling them. But their job, like let's keep it a buck. even the people they want to say that that TradCon moms are like, if they really care, they'd quit their job really and dedicate their time in making sure their kid has the proper education that they need and not put their boss first. But that's a whole nother story. That's like, I remember hearing Aaron Clary say something like that, and I was like, yeah, I've been on board with that for a while. Like, the stuff that I see them pushing, the type of parents that they allow their kids to be around, they don't care about their kids. They're only like, the only time TradCon parents actually start, let me not even go there. But anyway, back to the OnlyFans mom. Like I said, if you meet any woman, any girl, just remember this should be very easy for you guys. And I said this before. If she has an OnlyFans, she's only for the streets.